Falcon 9's in startup.
There's that call out. Falcon 9's autonomous internal flight computers have now taken over the launch countdown, just awaiting the final go from the launch director.
LD, go for launch.
And great news, we are go for an on-time liftoff. Let's listen into the terminal count and watch as Falcon 9 takes our 49 Starlink satellites into a 53-degree south inclination orbit.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Stage 1 chamber pressure is nominal.
T plus 45 seconds into liftoff, and Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center, carrying our stack of 49 Starlink satellites to low Earth orbit. Now, moments ago, we did throttle down the engines in preparation for max Q, and that is maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Max Q.
And there's the call out that we just passed through max Q. That is the largest structural load that the vehicle will see throughout ascent. Now coming up, we will have 3 events happening in quick succession. That'll be main engine cutoff, or what we call MECO, stage separation, and second stage engine start 1, or SES1. MECO is where all 9 of the M1D engines shut off and slow the vehicle down in preparation for stage separation. And
MVAC engine chill has started.
And that's just a call out that the engine chill on the second stage is getting ready for ignition. Stage separation is where the first stage separates from the second stage, and with first stage returning back to Earth for landing, while stage 2 continues on its journey with the third event, SES1, or second stage engine start 1. And that's where the MVAC engine ignites up and propels the second stage along with the Starlink satellites to their targeted drop-off orbit. We're just about 10 seconds or so away from those 3 events, and they will be followed by fairing deploys shortly after SES1 as well.
MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
Fairing separation confirmed.
We have got some great views, all 4 of those events that I mentioned, MECO, stage separation, SES1, and fairing deploy, all visually confirmed on your screen. Again, we've got some great views of our Starlink mission today. On your left-hand screen, that is the first stage booster making its way back to Earth, and on your right-hand screen is the second stage taking the satellites to their drop-off orbit.
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
So we are going to have landing burn coming up on first stage. That'll last about 20 seconds long, and right when landing burn ends, we should have SECO 1, or second engine cutoff 1, on second stage.
Stage 1 landing burn startup.
There's that call out that the landing burn has begun on first stage. And it looks like we have a live view of the drone ship.
Leg deploy.
And we have touchdown of Falcon 9. And through the cheering, we also heard that call out for SECO 1, which is great news. Our booster landing today marks our 101st overall successful recovery of a first stage and 134th successful flight of a Falcon 9 first stage. We also heard nominal orbital insertion for stage 2. So with that call out, next up,
loss of signal, Cape.
Next up will be payload deploy of our 49 Starlink satellites. Now we are waiting for the deployment of our 49 Starlink satellites, which is scheduled to occur about 6 minutes from now. But as I mentioned, we won't have live audio or visual confirmation of payload deployment due to the lack of ground station coverage. We will acquire signal with our ground station in Kodiak, Alaska at T+1 hour and 20 minutes. So for those of you interested, we will keep the audio-only countdown nets up on our YouTube channel, and we'll confirm successful payload deployment on our social channels.